right, well, it's time to get you out to the Bay Area for tip-off between the Golden State Warriors and Anthony
Lakers up by
Edwards
2
here,
minutes left.
and the Timberwolves. Yeah, we're going to have highlights at halftime. Can't wait to see the finish of that one as well.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And in part by Lincoln, wishing you the joy of connection at the Lincoln Wish List Sales Event.
Welcome to NBA Friday in Golden State. Getting ready for a matchup between the Warriors and the Timberwolves. Take the trolley to the game. It's the holiday season. Take in the lights and get ready for some Friday night hoops as we welcome you to NBA Friday, presented by State Farm. A Western Conference tilt between the Warriors and the Timberwolves. A festive atmosphere outside Chase Center during this holiday season, as we welcome you courtside. Hey everybody, Ryan Rucco alongside Jay Billis. So happy to be with you this Friday night for the NBA on ESPN. Timeout on the floor, Jonathan Kuminga. It's one thing to elevate. It's another thing to elevate over Rudy Gobert and his 7'9" wingspan.
Coming off of a 33-point performance last night, he said it meant a ton to him to see how excited Draymond Green and Steph Curry were for him. He says, I've grown up with those guys. But I asked him who he's talking to as he's navigating the variety of minutes as this team figures out their rotation. And he actually shared that it's Kevon Looney.
Well, it is the knockout round of the Emirates NBA Cup. Wednesday on ESPN, we have an Eastern Conference quarterfinal matchup for you. Knicks hosting the Hawks, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. The winner heads to Las Vegas. NBA Countdown tips off our coverage at 6:30. Entertaining opening quarter at Chase Center on a holiday season Friday. Down and foul there. Timeout taken. Minnesota's 7-point lead. They're on a 9-0 run. But the smiles remain. It's a 13-point Timberwolves lead.
Right now, the Timberwolves are having fun playing against the Warriors, and that's got to change from a Golden State perspective.
Let's take a look at tonight's Money Moment, brought to you by Chime. The Valkyries expansion draft earlier today, loading their roster up with players from around the WNBA. And one of those players who was selected, Kate Martin, formerly of the Aces, now of the Valkyries, joins us now. Kate, congratulations on the selection today. I know you had a wonderful experience in Las Vegas, but what are you most looking forward to when it comes to this new team with the Valkyries?
Well, that's Golden State getting the ball down the court quicker. And in doing so, Draymond Green able to take advantage of another great cut by one of the great cutters of all time in Curry.
Green nearly put it in, but a strong finish to the second quarter for Golden State, responding to a 23-2 Minnesota run with an 11-2 run of their own. 10-point game. Hyundai halftime with Malik and the crew is coming up next. Welcome back to NBA Friday, presented by State Farm, as Julius Randle channels our colleague Mike Breen with the bang call. The Timberwolves at 10-point lead over the Warriors. Gorgeous sights in San Francisco as we take a look at our first half stats, brought to you by New Balance. A game of runs, indeed. Minnesota started the second quarter 23-4. Golden State ended at 11-2 to make it a more manageable 10-point deficit as we welcome you back courtside. Ryan Rucco alongside Jay Billis.
Different Warriors team than we saw in most of the first half. Pajemski with the steal, getting it down floor, and Lindy Waters wide open in transition for the three. Let's get to the rim more, but the way he shoots the three, no argument.
During this NBA Cares season of giving, Stephen and Aisha Curry's Eat, Learn, Play Foundation gave elementary school students a joyful holiday experience with an all-day book fair, gifts, and a fun day of holiday surprises. The Currys also unveiled a remodeled library and announced a new schoolyard planned for 2025. Eat, Learn, Play is bringing the joy of reading to Oakland students this holiday season by investing $1 million to support thousands of students.
By Gary Payton II. And that's where Golden State, with their activity defensively, Minnesota's activity's been high. Golden State needs to match it. Well, you make one mistake and give Steph Curry a chance. It's like giving Mahomes the ball back with a minute left. Edwards didn't want to let him by, and he just said, all right, push me again.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Taking a look at tonight's Star Watch, brought to you by T-Mobile. Ant-Man, career highs this season, points per game, three-pointers made per game, three-point percentage, and we've seen more of it here down the stretch tonight.
Well, Anthony Edwards has 23 points in this game, and he's seen a lot of double teams, a lot of two on the ball, but yet he's 8 of 13 from the field against one of the best shot blockers and best defenders in the league.
Jay, a lot of deflating turnovers here from Golden State.
That's the great word for it, deflating. And it seems like everybody on the roster has 1, 2, 3 turnovers. And they've been poor decisions, in some cases mindless decisions. And a lot of them have been attempts, that was just a really poor pass there, but some of them have been, hey, let's make a home run pass here instead of...
Out. We'll go aside, be back in 60 seconds. Well, it is the knockout round of the Emirates NBA Cup Wednesday on ESPN. We have an Eastern Conference quarterfinal matchup for you. The Knicks host the Hawks, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. The winner heads to Las Vegas for the semis. NBA Countdown tips off our coverage at 6:30. For our producer, Rodney Vaughn, our director, Mike Schwab, Jay Billis, Monica McNutt, and our entire crew, I'm Ryan Rucco. Good night from San Francisco. Anthony Edwards will join SportsCenter after 30 points, 9 assists, and a Timberwolves win. Let's get you to SportsCenter right now.